friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time, and I'm here today to share with you a really great resource that anybody will enjoy if you're wanting to learn more about science, but from a more biblical-based standpoint. But it is also very, very thorough. And the thing I love about this set, I bought the first 2 DVDs in the series because that was all that was available back then when I was homeschooling my boys. And I would have them watch, we'd go through a whole series at least once a year. And they are so enjoyable, and I learned a lot from them. And I started using them with them where they would be considered maybe a little too young for the age group that this is more towards, which would be more high school age. Well, they were below high school age, and we all enjoyed watching these DVDs. So the very first one they came out with was the Biology 101 DVD, just very thorough. And the cool thing about this one is it's broken up according to the 6 days of creation. So obviously this is going to be more tailored to the believer, but it again is so thorough and so enjoyable to watch. And in fact, this is put out by a family in Idaho, and it's so well done. I could not believe how well done this was when I got it, and totally enjoyed it. And then the second one I got as soon as it came out was, because I like the biology one so much, was their chemistry one. Also very, very good, very thorough. And I actually want to go through these again. And I have been saving them. In fact, this is my second set because I let somebody borrow the biology and chemistry one, and I'm not sure if I'll ever get them back. But now that Jax is starting to get to that age where I think he'd be interested, and I know my daughter-in-law is going to be homeschooling their kids, I wanted to make sure I had the full set on hand. So I figured, well, I'll just go ahead and buy the full set since they have 2 more out that I've been wanting to get anyway. So the third in the series, which I haven't watched all of it yet, but I did watch the first disc because I wanted to see if it was laid out the same way as the other 2, and yes, it most definitely is. And I'll be going, my plan is that Patrick and I will watch a disc each night. There's typically, this one looks like it has 3 discs, and each disc is broken up into parts. I think the biology one has 4. The chemistry has 4. And then they have the general science. This might actually be the better one to start with, even though it's the most recent one they came out with. I didn't even know till I went to look for these again. And they're actually a little bit better in price than they were when I bought the first 2. But then you can buy the full set of 4 and save a little bit more money. But they also sell books, workbooks, and other things to go along with it, where you can buy this big massive pack if you're interested. All I was interested in is the DVDs, but those, I haven't looked at the rest of the resources that they're made to go with, and they're, I would assume, as well made as the DVDs are, that they would be great resources as well if you can afford to buy all of it. But let's see, this one also has 4 discs in it, so general science. And again, with this one, we watched the first disc again to make sure it was laid out the same way and in the same quality, and yes, most definitely is. So if you plan on, even if you don't plan on homeschooling or not homeschooling your children, I still highly recommend this series because it is so well done. And I think a lot of people would really appreciate it. So I am not affiliated with them. I just want to put that out there because I've talked about homeschooling in the past and some recommended stuff, and I keep forgetting to mention these DVDs. And so now that, my grandkids are getting to that age, I remembered them again. And so we did watch the first disc in each one of these while Jax was here. He was really interested at first. He's 4 years old right now. But then he kind of lost interest, but just to be expected at his age, and that's fine. But at any rate, it's still something that can be a really good thing the whole family can learn from. And again, like I said, the way it's done makes it really enjoyable, and the visuals and everything make it easy to understand a lot of what is being discussed. So I'll put the website link down below. So Wes Olson is the name of the guy that made these, and then his family. So Really, really highly recommended. And if you're interested in more of my thoughts about homeschooling, I'll link to, I know I've done at least a couple of videos on this that I'll link to down below if you would like to watch those. If you're already homeschooling or you're considering it, and just some things that you might want to know from someone who's been there, done that, and it's long since passed. You might just find it a little interesting or encouraging at least. So remember, you don't have to be a scientist. You don't have to even have a degree to be able to teach your own children, because you get to learn right along with them. And it is exciting and fun when you can do that. And then seeing, you getting excited about learning something new also makes the kids excited too. So I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe something you can consider and look into and think about. And if you have any thoughts on this, if you have already purchased a set and used it with yourself, your own children, please share with us your thoughts on that in the comments down below, or any other ideas you would like to throw out there for those who are just seeking some good curriculum for teaching their own kids. Again, it doesn't matter if you're homeschooling or not. There's always more that we can do to help our kids learn from home, because parents typically really are the best teacher. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Take care, and God bless.